Why was Ruturaj Gaikwad dropped from India's ODI squad after making 100 in his previous ODI last month against South Africa? Gaikwad was converted into a middle order batter, asked to bat at number 4 in Shreyas Iyer's absence in the series when he's more of a regular opener, and he responded with 100. But now in the very next game, he finds himself not just out of the 11 but out of the entire squad. It's ridiculous at first glance, but the truthful explanation is pretty simple. Shubman Gill returned as did Shreyas Iyer, and Gaikwad was a replacement for these big players just like Tilak Verma, and when they returned, these players had to make way. Now, he's not the first to be in this position. Look at Sanju Samson. He last played an ODI in December 2023 and he was a player of the match in that game. Scored 100 versus South Africa in South Africa. Yet there is no place for him in the ODI side. India have so many top order batters available that the competition for spots is intense. This is why somebody like Yashasvi Jaiswal is not a regular in the limited over setup and why ODI skipper Shubman Gill finds himself out of the T20I side. With Gaikwad, the path back isn't easy. And I say this despite India rightly identifying his strength, tackling spin in the middle overs. Now, Gaikwad is a better middle order batter than an opener. It's something I've been saying for a while. He has issues versus seam movement and bouncers and is better off at playing spin. And ODI is definitely his best format too. The one thing Gautam Gambhir has done well as head coach is talent identification and pushing them for more playing 11 chances. It's why we have Washington Sundar as a regular test player now, a ready-made replacement for Ashwin. Nobody saw that coming. The Gaikwad move was similar. He's probably best placed to replicate the Virat Kohli role at number 3 or 4 once Kohli retires, and it's an advantage that India has identified this rather than stereotyping him as a backup opener. But for now, Gaikwad can only keep churning runs and wait for his chance because that top order is packed. And I don't see him being a regular in that ODI team until after the 2027 World Cup. So his best bet right now is to become the best version of himself to fit into that Kohli role for after the World Cup in South Africa. Let me know your thoughts.